Vietnam isn't just one destination, it's 1,000 worlds packed into one country. In the next 12 minutes, you'll journey from the towering limestone giants of Ha Long Bay to hidden waterfalls deep in the northern mountains. From the epic curves of the Ha Giang Loop to the untouched paradise of the Con Dao Islands. This is the wild, raw, breathtaking side of Vietnam most travelers never see. Consider this your gateway, a cinematic teaser to a much bigger adventure across one of the most stunning countries on Earth. Our journey begins in Ninh Binh, a landscape that will take your breath away. Often called Ha Long Bay on land, this region showcases Vietnam's karst beauty without the sea. Tam Quoc and Trong An are UNESCO World Heritage Sites where limestone cliffs rise vertically from emerald rice paddies. A landscape sculpted slowly, patiently over millions of years. The only way to explore, by boat. Local rowers, many using their feet to paddle, navigate small boats through tranquil rivers. It's a rhythm passed down through generations. At the foot of these towering formations, modest wooden houses rest on narrow strips of land between the paddies, where farmers tend shimmering fields of rice that ripple like green silk beneath the limestone giants of Ninh Binh. The waterways wind between towering karsts, through natural caves that tunnel straight through the mountains. Sunlight filters through openings in the rock. The water is so still, it mirrors the cliffs above. Stay with us. The scenery just keeps getting more stunning. What comes next isn't just on land, it rises from the sea itself. Ha Long Bay, Vietnam's most iconic natural wonder. A UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1994. This bay covers 1,553 square kilometers of the Gulf of Tonkin. Over 1,600 limestone islands and islets rise from emerald water. The name translates to descending dragon. Legend says a mother dragon and her children descended from heaven, spitting jade and emeralds to defend the land from invaders. Those jewels became the islands. From a geological perspective, this landscape is extraordinary. The limestone here formed over 500 million years ago, when this region was covered by a shallow sea. Marine organisms created layers of calcium carbonate over 1 kilometer thick. Then, 20 million years ago, tectonic forces lifted the limestone. Erosion sculpted it into the karst towers we see today. We head northwest to Phu Tho province. Where gentle hills roll like waves of green, and rice paddies spread softly across the valleys, catching the sunlight in shimmering patches of emerald, creating a landscape that can feel almost surreal. It feels like stepping into a completely different world. Now we head to Ferry Waterfall in Mak Chau district, where crystal clear streams tumble gently over multiple tiers into a misty pool. Along the winding trails around the waterfall, sunlight filters through the canopy, and the air is filled with the soft scent of moss and earth, while the gentle roar of the falls blends with the songs of birds, creating a serene, otherworldly atmosphere. But the terrain ahead rises even higher and more dramatically. We are heading northwest, and hills rise into sweeping rice terraces, stepped fields carved into the mountainsides, where water and soil follow the contours, turning bright green in the planting season and golden at harvest. In Mu Cang Chai, these terraces reach their most dramatic heights, sculpted over generations by highland farmers. And just beyond these terraces, the mountains begin to touch the clouds. Just when you think Vietnam has revealed its most iconic view, the wild frontier still waits to the north. The road ahead is about to become far more dramatic, wilder, steeper, and unforgettable. The Ha Giang Loop. This 300-kilometer motorcycle route through Vietnam's northernmost mountains is legendary among travelers. The journey begins in Ha Giang town and winds through some of the most dramatic mountain scenery on earth. This is not a sightseeing stop. This is an experience that tests your nerve and rewards your courage. The road climbs to Dong Van Karst Plateau. A UNESCO Global Geopark. Limestone mountains tower on both sides. Valleys drop away thousands of feet. Hairpin turns cling to cliff edges. Terraced rice fields cascade down impossible slopes. Entire mountains carved into staircases by the Hmong, Tay, and Dao ethnic minorities. Every turn reveals something new. Hill tribe villages, buffalo grazing on mountain passes, children waving from roadside homes. The Ma Piling Pass is the crown jewel of the loop. This road was hand-carved into the mountainside in the 1960s. On one side, sheer cliff walls. On the other, a drop of over 1,000 meters to the No Key River below. The river cuts through the canyon like a green ribbon. This is frontier Vietnam. Remote, untamed, utterly spectacular. And yet, even this raw landscape is only one chapter of Vietnam's story. Ban Gioc Waterfall is another hidden gem. Vietnam's largest and most powerful waterfall, shared with China across the border. Water cascades over multiple tiers, spanning 300 meters wide. During the rainy season, the roar is deafening. Mist rises like smoke. Bamboo rafts take visitors to the base of the falls. The surrounding landscape is stunning. Limestone cliffs covered in jungle. Rice paddies in the valley below. From thunderous waterfalls, our journey now shifts to the quiet rhythm of the sea. Wait until you see Vietnam's island paradise. Far off the southern coast lies an archipelago few travelers know about. Con Dao Islands. This chain of 16 islands sits in the South China Sea. Once used as a prison during French colonial rule and the Vietnam War, the islands are now a protected national park. Rising like three secret sentinels from the turquoise waters of Con Dao, the mysterious Ba Tri Dao archipelago beckons travelers with its crescent shores, hidden reefs, and legends whispered by the sea. Dive or snorkel here and you'll see vibrant coral reefs. Manta rays glide past. Reef sharks patrol the shallows. The waters around Con Dao are among the healthiest marine ecosystems in Vietnam. The islands are quiet, undeveloped, and peaceful. Hiking trails wind through primary rainforest. This is Vietnam's best-kept secret, a tropical paradise where nature reigns. But Vietnam is never truly finished. There is always another road, another river, another story waiting. Because beyond what you've just seen lies so much more. Lantern-lit nights in Hoi An, imperial history in Hue, misty highlands in Dalat, and the silent gaze of a mysterious mountain hidden deep in northern Vietnam. More landscapes, deeper stories, and moments that can't fit into just a few minutes. This was only the beginning. If you want to experience the full journey across Vietnam, the places and the stories behind them, watch the complete documentary